Oh, blimey. Well, this is... this is my baby. This is my Sebastian. He's not really a baby. He's 11 years old now, aren't you, fella? Eh? But he does like a cuddle, you see. And he also likes peeing up trees, don't you, boy? And I was hoping that you could help us with that. Because, if you're not already aware, me and my dear wife are doing a rewilding here in France where we're planting loads of trees. Basically, we're planting around 1,000 trees on 2 hectares of land. It's probably going to be more than that because we've started doing arbours as well, which involves a lot more trees. Now, the ethos behind it is not just about, obviously, improving the environment and what have you, is to provide habitat as well for little critters, you know, the birds and the mammals and stuff. So we've been making bird boxes, you know, little bird houses and bat roosts and hedgehog houses and, oh crikey, insect houses, you name it, little habitats for the little critters. Now, what started this project, it's not just because obviously we're very concerned about the environment and what have you, but when I was flying my drone around here, I noticed that a lot of the woodlands that you might think, oh, that's a lovely woodland you're driving through, then you might fly the drone over the top of it and there's whopping great holes where they've chopped all the trees down. Just big clearings, massive clearings. And that's where all the logs are coming from, but we see loaded up on the sides of the roads. So it kind of spurred us into doing something because we've got no intention of moving from here, you see. So we can, you know, be custodians. And since we started this project, we have noticed an uptick in the amount of birds and what have you, and the different species as well. And you know, you can probably hear the birds' song now. There you go. So when I say your help and what have you, basically what we're doing is we're propagating a load of trees ourselves as well, mainly a variety of different willows and hazels and stuff like that we're propagating, but also we're having to purchase some trees from various places, and we have applied to our local Mary, which is basically the council, because occasionally they do give out trees and what have you, little saplings for the purpose of rewilding. You see, you know, the amount of trees we want to put in, if you add it up cost-wise, it's quite considerable. But we've got basically what it is, we've got a GoFundMe link down below, and if you want to have a tree, we'll plant a tree on your behalf, like we have already been doing. We've already put over 500 trees in the ground so far, and many of them got signs and what have you from those people who have donated. And one person, actually, we're going to be very, very soon now, because the weather's changing, we're going to be planting an arbour, which is in remembrance to those who have lost their lives in Gaza, and a very kind individual made a donation for that. And I'm going to contribute to that as well. I'm going to make a bench with a remembrance bench to go in that arbour. So that's what I'm going to do with it laser burned into one of the rails. You know, in the day, we just feel it's quite a nice thing to do, so that's obviously no biggie anyway, not for me. But you know, if you want to have a tree put in the ground with a sign with the tree, there's the GoFundMe link down below, and any contribution will actually provide a tree, and also the upkeep as well, because what we've noticed is for start it's taken us much longer to cut the grass now because we've got to go around all the different trees and stuff, you know. And also there's all the stakes, the ties, tree protectors and stuff like that, and that all adds up, you know. So any help is obviously appreciated. And we're putting signs with the tree, and basically you can have on the sign, it could just be your name if you want, or it could be a memory of somebody you've lost, a loved one, you know, or I don't know, a newborn baby maybe, you know, it's just or even a pet. You know, I just feel it's a sort of a nice thing to do, and we're very pleased how it's been progressing. It's looking good. The trees are looking pretty healthy. We have had 1 or 2 losses that we had to replace. That's to be expected because we planted quite late late in the season, early this year. And the problem is when you get to such a hot season, you tend to you can't keep them wet enough. So there's not enough root growth there, so they can die anyway. But we replace them. So we're going to start planting again now, because now is a good time to start planting. And that's what we're going to be doing. So if you want a tree, there is a GoFundMe link down below. And you know, it could even be, well, it doesn't have to be a tree, it could be a bird box or something like that, you see. You know, just let us know, you know. I know I'm waffling a bit. But I am winging it, I suppose. But, you know, I think it's a nice project, and I hope you agree. And like I say, there's a link down below. We've also got another channel as well, which there's links in the description for that. It's a Rewilding channel. And being we're now starting on it again, and we're going to be planting this field. Oh, the sun's gone in. And we're going to be planting this field over here, because that's our next. We've done quite a few over there now. So 500 in the other field now. We're going to carry on planting in that field, but also then we're going to start moving on to this field. And yeah, which is quite a nice field. It's got a lovely outlook and what have you. It goes down into the valley in that direction over there, which is quite lovely, really. So yeah, if you want to be a part of that, follow the links down below. Anyway, it's time for me to go. Say toodaloo, you know. Toodaloo!